Para empezar con un poco de humor, les voy a preguntar a todos ustedes antes de empezar mi introducción, ¿de qué se les va a la mente cuando me miran sentado aquí en este sofá? Para todos los jóvenes muchachos y muchachas, si saben a lo que me refiero, quiero que me dejen un comentario bajito a lo que me estoy refiriendo cuando hablo de este sofá. Algo un poco de humor, a mí me dio una harta risa, no pensé después del sofá, pero si ustedes saben qué es, déjenme en los comentarios de lo que estoy hablando. Bueno, hace poco puse en Instagram que me mandaron que me manden, sus ideas de lo que quisieran saber en esta introducción, y así que todo esto lo voy a hacer en inglés para que toda la gente entienda, porque yo sé que no más gente en español va a estar mirando los videos, así que voy a empezar. This question comes from Rihanna. Age, I'm 18. I'm 18, Rihanna, at Rihanna. Okay. What are your goals for the future? Question mark at Drake Bell. What are my goals for the future? Okay, so I have a lot of goals. I kind of want to. I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of goals. I want to keep on doing videos. I want to keep on doing music, obviously. I want to go study into college. I want to study kinesiology, and I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of mind, a lot of exciting things that I want to do in the future. Favorite sport at Justin Timberlake. Favorite sports. I love and I enjoy soccer. I'm a big fan. I go for Real Madrid. Also a big fan of Portugal. You know, I hope and I pray they win the World Cup, and I'm always there for them to support them. 100% Portuguese. Força Portugal. Annoying habit I have. Damn. I have a lot. A lot of people actually know me because I'm quite annoying, but annoying habit I have. What's a habit I have? I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Also, I want to know if any of you guys, if anyone knows anyone that can do this. This is my number one habit. I do. If anyone can do this, and you guys, send me a video of someone that could do the same exact noise, I'll send you guys $30 through, PayPal, whatever. Because I've never met anyone in my life that can do this. So this is an annoying habit I have, and it's making a fart noise, but it sounds like a fart. So that's an annoying habit I have. I don't do it as much anymore, but it comes out once in a while. What inspires you? This one comes from at Beyonce. Beyonce, what inspires you? I think someone that inspires me a lot is my parents, my mom, my dad. I've always been there. A lot of stuff happens throughout your family, throughout your life, and you learn that no matter what, your family is always gonna be the one that's there for you. And I think my parents have always really been there for me. My mom has always been there for me. She's been both my mom and my dad. My dad is a great dad. I love him, but he's a very busy guy. He works a lot, so sometimes he's not there for me and stuff like that. But I love my dad, and they're the two people that inspire me. Obviously, all of my brothers, as you guys know, I am a musician. All my brothers they're my biggest idols in music. They all have taught me what I know, and I really appreciate them for being in my life. Well, another question. Why did you get into music? Why did I get into music? Obviously, getting influenced by your older brothers, hearing music since you were inside your mother. I think it's something that you naturally get born with. I didn't want to be a musician, like I said. My first sport was soccer. I always wanted to be in soccer. I always wanted to play soccer. I wasn't the best soccer player, but I loved soccer. I was so obsessed with FIFA. I was so obsessed with everything that had to do with soccer, and I wanted to be a soccer player. But I think in 9th grade, a little bit before that, the summer before I entered 9th grade, my brother was like, you gotta start learning how to play. I was 13, and he's starting to teach me, and then out of nowhere, I think a year passed, and he was like, hey, well, get your boots, your hat on, and your cowboy hat on and let's go. And I was like, why? And he was like, well, you're gonna play already. And I was like, what? I've been learning for a year, you know, and that wasn't enough for me. I thought I didn't know anything, and I didn't. I knew the very, very basics, and I think it's more than just knowing the basics when you want to become something like that already and start playing with people like, well, what I say, professional like my brother. So I was very nervous, and that's how I joined music. I think now I'm about to go for 4 years in being in the music, and hopefully till I get probably arthritis or something, I'm gonna start playing music. Or I don't know, probably even with arthritis, I'm gonna keep on playing the bajo sexto. So that's how I started music. Favorite artist? This is very hard to ask a musician. I don't have a favorite artist. I have multiple favorite artists, but when you're a musician, you like all types of music. I love Frank Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra. In Spanish, Luis Miguel, Sin Bandera, and then Lo Norteño, Ramon Ayala, my biggest idol. Literally, also in music, my biggest idol, Ramon Ayala. Cachorros, everything, literally everything. I love everything. Beethoven. I love rock. I listen to a lot of rock. I like Journey. I love Journey a lot. A lot of rock artists. A lot of indie rock too and stuff like that, like The Killers and Coldplay and all stuff like that. So I'm really everywhere. I'm everywhere in the music. You can't really ask me, hey, do you even like this or anything? And then I really get into what I like. So if it's not rock, it's norteño. If it's not norteño, it's pop. If it's not pop, it's jazz. If it's not jazz, it's classical music. I really get into it, so I know a lot about all the genres. And so like I said, I really love music in every perspective. What skill would you like to master? I don't think there's one skill that I would like to master. I think there's plenty. Obviously it's music, but I think a very important skill in someone's life is to help others. I think that's a skill. Not only that's just one skill, helping others is one big skill that has little different things. You're either helping others as being a fireman or working in an ambulance, being a doctor, doing all this stuff. I would really love to help others just in general with everything, and I think that's one of my biggest goals, to help others. And obviously I'd love to be really good at the bajo sexto. Learn how to play the guitar, another skill, and yeah, that's a lot of stuff I would do. Biggest accomplished goal, I think it would have to be just graduating high school. I think that's my biggest accomplished goal because none of my family, my brothers have done it, and well, my brother Tony did it, but late. But graduating on time from high school and stuff like that really meant a lot to me. To being that first generation and graduating even high school. So I think that was one of the biggest goals in my life. I was really happy, and that's something that really made my whole year already. 2018. A big goal you have. I think a big goal I have is to buy my parents their own home. I think that's something I've been working on right now, and once I have that, I think that's one of my biggest goals to have, for my mom to not stress about all these bills and rent and all that stuff. Also my dad to just kick back and relax and stuff like that. I wouldn't want them to stress anymore. Your parents start getting to a certain age, and you start worrying a lot about them, and you don't want them to go through that stress anymore. So I think that's one of my biggest goals I have, to buy my parents their own home. Obviously fulfill my dreams. I have a lot of dreams, but I think a big goal is to keep my family together by buying their house and always be united as a family. So I don't really care about the other stuff as long as I'm with my family and we're together. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Where do I see myself in 10 years? I wouldn't know honestly. Wherever life takes me, I hope it's good. I hope it's always good. I hope it's what God wants, and I don't really care where I am as long as God puts me in the right place at the right moment. And you know, if my dreams come true, then they come true. But like I said, one of my biggest dream is always to have my family united, and if I'm with them, I think my whole life would have been already worth it. So wherever I am in 10 years, it could be in the streets or whatever. But as long as I'm with my family, which that would be crazy. There's like 100 of us. Imagine all of us being in the streets. I'd be happy. Also, it could be working. I wouldn't just want to be like, hey, like just rich because I'm rich. No, I'd always want to be working. I wouldn't want to just earn money just because they're giving it to me for free. No, I want to work. I want to keep on doing stuff, helping others. So I don't want to just lay back and chill. I know a lot of people always like, oh, like I would. What the hell, man? Why do you have to stress about it when you got people working for you? No, I want to keep on working. It's either the music or like I said, kinesiology or stuff like that, or anything. It's something that I really want to do. Always be working, always be hustling, like a lot of people say. So that's something that I really want to keep on doing in the next 10 years, even forever, till I retire when I die. So what game or movie universe would you like to live in? Damn, my fantasy, my whole life, I've been focused a lot on Transformers, and if I could, see, an Autobot or Decepticon in my face, just, hey, what's up, man, or like, Bumblebee or Optimus Prime or Megatron or any of them just being like right there, like seeing them from afar, like an actual Transformer, I think that would fulfill my dream of living. I think I would die in peace. I wouldn't want anything else. I also really like obviously the comic books, Marvel, DC, all stuff like that. Obviously, having superpowers, that's crazy, but that would be really awesome. But I 100% would rather be in a Transformers movie or universe. What are the small things that make your day better? I think just waking up with a good vibe, having a good smile on your face, waking with positive things in your head, that obviously starts your day good. Doing your bed, which I hardly do, but I'm starting to do. Making breakfast, waking up with nice thoughts in your head, things to help others, to make people's days. Also, I love making people happy, and I love making special people happy in my life. So I think that's one of my main goals, and that's what makes my day better. What's your favorite genre of book or movie? Books, I've never really gotten into them. I did once in a while back in high school, junior high, but every time I would read something, it would always be like astronomy, or a look at the stars, or constellations, or stuff like that, nebulas and stuff like that. So I always read stuff like that. I would read ghost books, stories of like, real life events and stuff like that. So that's where the topic of movie comes to. I love scary movies. I think that's like the best topic I would rather see in the movie theaters and stuff like that. And I'm also like the biggest chicken guy. So like if you guys like, I'm the biggest chicken you guys will ever meet in your life. I have a really big phobia to the darkness, and I can't be in the dark for a very long time. I can't walk outside for a very long time. I get scared and I start running towards my house or wherever I see light. So I get really a lot of phobia towards the darkness. And yeah, so like I said, I'm a big chicken, but I still love scary movies. I love scary movies. And my favorite scary movie is Halloween with Michael Myers. All the Halloween movies. I really love Halloween with Michael Myers, and I think I'm very excited for the new one that's gonna come out. So that covers that. What are you interested in that most people haven't heard of? Okay. Well, I love working out. I'm pretty sure you guys that follow me on Instagram and stuff like that. You guys see stuff like me at the gym once in a while and stuff like that. I go to gym mostly every day. Uh, I have been lagging for a bit, but I hit the gym mostly every day. I try to maintain a healthy lifestyle, eating good, doing stuff like that. I see it on a lot. That's something that really interests me that not a lot of people see. I enjoy working out. I wish someday to also. That's why I study kinesiology. I wish someday to also help people, be a personal trainer or stuff like that. I also love hygiene, personal hygiene, like in a man and stuff like that, like cutting hair, barbering, stuff like that. Every time I go get a haircut, I'm always like looking at the people cutting their hair, seeing what they do and stuff like that, trying to be self-taught. But no, I really am interested in a lot of stuff like that. So yeah, I know a lot of people don't really see that in my Instagram posts. It's always about music and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, that's something that really interests me. Oh, acting. Oh, acting. I love acting. I did drama in high school. I think that's another one of my little secret talents I have behind what is that saying? Behind the shoulder, back, whatever. In my pocket or whatever. So that's a little talent I have. I love acting. I think I would always do it here in my room, just chilling, talking to myself, whatever. But I really enjoy acting, and I think that's something that interests me that not a lot of you guys see. I think a lot of you guys have seen my preview to the music video of my brother, Paulino Rosas y su estilo norteño. I'm very excited for that. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be coming out ya pasado mañana, que es el domingo. Sunday it's going to be coming out, so if you guys are excited for that, make sure to see it. And what is the most annoying question people ask you? Damn, that's a hard one. What is the most annoying? There's a lot of my question, guys. It's I don't really have, because I'm usually like the annoying one, so there's nothing that really annoys me, because I'm usually the annoying one. So I'm being a basic one. My age. A lot of people always think I'm like 25. And I asked them, I'm like, how do you guys think I'm 25? Like when I was 16, there would be people like, oh, how old are you? And stuff like that. And I'd be like, oh, how old do I look? And or just tell them, like, why? They'd be like, oh, because you look like you're 26 or something. I'd be like, 26? Like that's too much. Like 10 years older than what I really am, that's a lot. So it would get on my nerves all the time. Like, oh, you look older. Oh, you don't look like you're 18 or stuff like that, or you don't look like you're 17 or 16. I don't get that question that much anymore, but yeah, before it was like a constant question, how old are you? Also, like, no, I think that's it. I think that's the only real question that would really bother me. Your dream car. Oh, my dream car. I love cars. I have a few. But my absolute dream car that before I die, I have to have one of these. 1964 Ford Mustang. Yeah. Or a 1969 Fastback Mustang. Anything that has to do with a Mustang. I love Mustangs. I don't care if you guys think it's a woman's car. I don't care for all you guys that, are into cars. I don't care if you guys are like, oh, that's, a little sissy car or whatever. I really don't care. I love Mustangs. Always been my dream car. Always will be my dream car. I love Mustangs. I really love Mustangs, and I really enjoy it. So I love seeing videos of them. I love seeing how they restore some of them. I love all of that stuff. So I think there's a question here that already came. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Yeah, I already answered that. Where is the most interesting place you've been? I've been to quite a few places, but I think Mexico City, since it is like the most touristic place I've traveled to. I love Mexico City. When I went, it was raining. It looked pretty. All the churches there. I am Catholic, so I love going to churches. I love, hearing mass and everything, and I love hearing, a choir, a church choir in the background and stuff like that. So when I would go to churches, everything was, old, antique, very nice and beautiful, well maintained, and everything crooked, because right there in Mexico City, the earthquakes and stuff like that. So it was really cool to go to all this stuff, go to the pyramids, all that kind of stuff was like really entertaining for me. So I think that's one of the most exciting places I've been. I live in Hesperia, so another exciting place, we usually go through is going in the freeway, going from Hesperia to Las Vegas. Literally, the stars look like they pop out. You could like grab them or something. And I love looking at stars. I like stargazing a lot, and I think that's one of the most nicest places I've been through. That that little freeway. So that's really, I think that's one of the most interesting places I've been. How different was my life a year ago? Well, I think a year ago, my life was different because I had not started a lot of obstacles in my life. Like, I paid rent, I did bills, I did stuff like that, but I didn't pay a lot like I do now or stuff like that. So I feel like now that I do it more, I have gained more responsibility, more of that adult's life, and it's something that has really not even changed in the matter of time of just a year. It's changed literally in months, and obviously everything happens for a reason, and I hope that it's for good. Also, I was really chubby, really chubby. Not really chubby, but I was a little bit overweight. I've always been kind of tall. I'm 5'10", so doesn't seem like I'm overweight, but I am, man. And I did lose some pounds in the time from a year from now, so I'm very happy about that. And I've done a lot of stuff, working a lot of people are liking our music, so thank you guys that nos apoya ahí en la agrupación de Carlos Rosas y su alianza. Se le agradece todo ese apoyo. Muchas gracias a toda la gente que sabe lo norteño, lo tradicional, lo que se quedó para, pues ya un legado allí, que se quedó todo eso de lo norteño clásico, que es Ramón Ayala, los Cachorros, los Cadetes, los Alegres de Terán, Carlos y José, todo eso que se ha quedado para marcar historia. Muchas gracias a la gente que sí sabe valorar eso de la música norteña tradicional. The last question is, what do you hope never changes? What do you hope never changes? I hope a lot of stuff don't change. I hope I wished a lot of stuff would change for the best of humanity and stuff like that. But personally, I think the people that are out there being themselves and are happy of you guys and are happy of who you guys are, keep on being that. Obviously, if you're a mass serial killer and you're happy about that, obviously don't keep on being like, but if you're someone that has been trapped in a cage and you've had a good cause and you felt like you've always been trapped and you've never been able to go out there and be yourself, and you finally came out of the comfort zone and became that person, keep on doing that. I think that's something really beautiful in someone's life, when you become someone you've always wanted to be. I hope that never changes for any of us. I hope that never changes for anyone at all. If you've been hiding and if you're not happy, just go out there and do you, and just go out there without giving people explanation. Be who you are. Be who you are. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide yourself. If you have good intentions in life, if you want to spread love and everything, don't hide that because you're afraid of what people are gonna say of you. I hope that never changes. I hope people keep on being like that, because there's not that much love anymore in this world. There's not that much, tranquility. Everything's so massive and bombs here and fighting here and so much violence and stuff like that. So I hope the people that still have some peace in life, I hope you guys still stay and never change and never fall for what social media, for what advertising is now, which is pure violence. I hope none of you guys fall. I hope all you guys keep on being in peace, and I think that's something that I really hope never changes. Family love. I hope every single one of you guys, whether the situation is bad or not, learn to value who you have in your life, because a lot of people that, you know, their parents have passed, or sons or daughters or nieces or nephews, cousins, whatever, wish to somebody have those people back. And if you treat your daughter bad, or if you treat your parents bad or stuff like that, just make sure that, you know, you're appreciative of those people, and never change. You know, sometimes your son or your you know, your mother doesn't treat you as good or whatever. Your cousins or your nephews are always so bad to you or whatever. That doesn't matter at the end of the day. If you keep on being good to yourself, if you keep on, you know, giving that good vibe, I'm pretty sure everything changes. They're gonna start noticing, hey, you know, this guy's always nice to me. Why? So I know sometimes people take advantage of that, but at the end of the day, you're not the one that loses. They are, because they don't know who they have in front of them. They don't know, they don't know who they're not appreciating, because they actually have someone that genuinely loves them. So don't ever change. Keep on being that loving person no matter who's in your life. And that's all the questions. That's all I have to say. That last topic really hit me, so I hope you guys understand that, you know, if you have some good in your life, if you're not like everyone else, mostly in social media, that wants pure violence and like seeing all this violence in the world, please keep it in you. Please keep that good in you. You know, share it to your friends and family. You know, show them all this peace that could actually be made throughout love. And like I said, I follow a lot. I'm Catholic. I follow a lot of God, and I've always said, you know, if you follow Him, there's always peace. If you learn stuff from Him, if you feel Him, if you pray to Him, you're always gonna find peace. So, like I said, I don't want to mention the religion part that much, because I know some people, you know, I don't want to offend anyone. But like I said, love also changes a lot of stuff. So for me, God is love, and I hope you guys, you know, understand that, and don't, you know, question me or you know, make bad comments about me. But like I said, you guys have your own opinions, own thoughts, and I hope you guys, you know, keep on peace and love, and keep on sharing that. Never change. Don't fall for all the violence. And I guess this is the end of the video. Thank you guys, and muchas gracias a toda la gente. Ojalá les guste. Esta es mi introducción, y va a haber muchas cosas para llegar en los próximos videos, ya sea una introducción al baloncesto, un blog del día, estar en el ejercicio, irme hiking con mi familia, hacer muchas aventuras. Muchas gracias a todos ustedes. Muchas gracias a todos ustedes que ojalá estén mirando este video, que pues me tardaron en hacer, pero sí, aquí todavía me están esperando. Muchas gracias y seguimos adelante.